Well, what we're going to hear is Mr. Boring himself, Mr. David Auxier, who currently is drawing a $4,000 a month pension, and now he's on the salary $175,000 a year. You know, one of Neil's cronies in the never-ending hire back of all of Neil's old buddies from the old days. Anyway, we're going to hear David Auxier, and he's going to do some complaining here. So let's listen to him complain.
With the updated forecast that board member at the May 8th board briefing, board member Prosser asked for an updated forecast based upon the changes that we're proposing in the final version of the FY14 budget. We have done that, and we did provide that in detail to board member Prosser. But the outcome of that forecast, just to hit the highlights, is that it really did not make any major changes in the long-term forecast. It has a small impact in FY14 and FY15, but longer term, there was very little change. The forecast does continue to show that we, based on the July 12th arbitration decision, have about 4 to 5 years of financial stability, but over time, the growth in medical benefit costs and the increased number of retirees does grow significantly faster than the growth in payroll tax, and continues to show that imbalance in out years.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed that rendition of the Employees Are Gonna Kill Us song that we've been singing. How many years now? I think it's 3 straight years that they've been singing the song. The employees are gonna kill us because they have health care. You know, it's old music. It's odd that they complain about us while they get raises. This guy Auxier getting filthy rich. He's complaining about me having medical. McFarlane, who they refused to, Lane Jensen sent in a records request to find out what McFarlane's pension is going to be. They refused to answer him. They gave him an answer like, we can't tell you that because it depends on the years of service. You know, it's your typical TriMet lying bullshit crap. When they don't want to answer the question, they just figure out some way to not answer it. It's like when Joe Rose said to them, are you planning on having raises next year? Their answer was, well, we haven't decided that yet. There may be raises and there may not be. This is the kind of shit we listen to year after year after year with these arrogant piece of shits that are in charge of this place. So, you know, he's complaining about us getting medical benefits while he himself gets rich. McFarlane gets rich. Nelson is going to be getting rich. Fred Hansen is already rich. And the outrage is pointed at the union workers while they get rich. Nobody says a word about them getting rich. Nobody says a word about Auxier being a goddamn crony, getting hired by favoritism so he can make 6 figures income while he's retired. Nobody says a word about that. It's all about medical benefits for union employees.